Yeah.
October 12th.
You know, there was a little while
Oh,
ago
so it's
when
early
WB Games
October.
had reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to be a part of the reveal of Back for Blood, and I knew what it was, and I was so excited about what this game is, and it's the reason why that I'm so stoked for everyone at home to enjoy this. So coming up next, WB Games is throwing you smack in the middle of the action with their gore fest shooter, Back for Blood. So grab your weapon of choice, because here is WB Games, Back for Blood.
I like that. Back for Blood.
Back for Blood.
Thanks, Golden Boy. Hello and welcome to the Back for Blood PvP showcase. If you don't already know, Back for Blood is an upcoming 4-player co-op zombie shooter made by the creators of Left 4 Dead. Today we're diving deeper into the new PvP mode called Swarm, how it works, and what you'll be doing. Maybe even a little bit of strategy. We'll also talk with Turtle Rock's lead game designer on Back for Blood, Brandon Yanez, to help piece it all together. Before we get there though, let's start off with the reveal of a brand new PvP trailer and see what it's like in action.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, they announced PvP. Ooh.
All right. Finally. Swarm mode?
They're fast runners.
Ridden.
That's one down.
Oh, ew, we still have vomit? My gosh.
Yeah. Looks like a boomer and a spitter had a baby.
This is my kind of game right here.
Oh. I can hear it sounds like they use like the hunter sound in the background. Woo.
This is what happens when you don't.
This kind of reminds me of the Siege quarantine game.
Oh, Extraction, the new one?
Oh,
yes.
Rainbow Six.
I played the limited edition event when it came out. It was fire. Yeah.
Oh, wow, he could grab you too? No.
Looks like his hand deals damage too. Yes. Oh, that's like a jockey.
A lot of screaming.
Yeah, same, Christine, same. Lots of just.
Yeah, like,
On me! Behind me! Behind me! Revive!
The spitter and the hunter.
Oh, goodness,
yeah,
goodness,
looks like
goodness. I'm dead.
Here they come!
And now you're dead.
Yikes.
Sheesh. Don't worry, because Leash is gonna sacrifice herself for us anyway.
I surely will.
Intense. So there you have it, guys.
Okay, so we got a beta.
PvP mode Swarm. To hear more
excited for
about
that.
it and to take a deep dive into the gameplay and the mechanics, we have Turtle Rock's lead game designer on Back for Blood, Brandon Yanez. Brandon, can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration of this new PvP mode and what makes it fun and unique?
Of course, so just like our previous titles, we really enjoy bringing new ideas to the table while retaining the spirit of the genre that we're working in. So Back 4 Blood's PvP is heavily inspired by our previous titles that mix survival, fast action, massive monsters, and a touch of horror. So our goal is to make a balanced and fun PvP mode with just as much replayability as the main campaign.
So what's the structure of the PvP
This
like?
looks so good.
Do you play in rounds? Can you play as
I can't wait to play as a zombie though. That's like,
I'm excited for
between
that.
the two?
Yeah, so it's played as a best of 3 match. Teams of 4 take turns swapping between the ridden and cleaner players. The job of the cleaners is to scavenge supplies, find a good place on the map to fortify their position, and try to last as long as they can. The ridden's main objective is to kill the cleaners as fast as they can. So this is achieved by choosing the right ridden to counter the other team's strategy, using mutation upgrades, and by coordinating attacks with other AIs and players. As the round progresses, the swarm moves in, so this increases the size of the ridden attacks and shrinks the playable space, sometimes forcing the cleaners out of their favorable positions, right? So when the cleaner team is wiped from the field, the
so it
points
gets
are
smaller and
scored
smaller.
for how long they survive. Then both teams swap, and then they go at it from the other side. The team that runs the clock the longest as the cleaners is the winner.
Now,
like
I
Left 4
understand
Dead.
you can play as all the different
Yeah.
cleaners in both co-op and PvP.
I'm gonna
Do
play
you have
this
a favorite
tomorrow.
character you play as?
So I have a couple.
Yeah.
I play Mom a lot. She's a badass with a sawed-off shotgun.
Oh, I
She adds a
forgot about
lot
her
of
character.
survivability to the team. She can also instantly help teammates that have fallen during battle. All of our cleaners have special perks, so in that one.
okay.
Yeah, that shotgun is
Let's
gonna
jump
be
into
the
another
one.
video that goes
Yeah.
a little more in depth on the Ridden's progression through PvP. Check it out.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Ooh. Yeah, that explosive one looks really interesting.
Oh goodness. She didn't even see it coming.
Yo,
Reeker.
yo, I like anything weird like this. I'm here for it.
Oh, I hate the bubble.
Whoa.
Oh, he got multi-faces. That's
Yeah,
how he's
that's
growing up.
the. That makes sense. His name is the Red.
E48 don't sit well with his stomach.
Looks like my ex.
Yikes.
Do we
Story
date the
there.
same person? Do we date the same person, girl?
Oh. Tall boy. Crusher. Oh, so there's different versions of the
Oh,
same.
different variations. Okay.
Oh, that's what they meant about, I guess, about the upgrades.
Ah. Okay.
Goodness.
Ooh.
No. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Yo, this is perfect. This is perfect. You got collab,
Ooh,
you
I
got
like the
scary,
hammer,
you got guns.
Mm.
Yeah, it's the back. I think I play that guy. The club arm guy. It was out
Coordinating
of
an
his nose.
attack.
Okay, so Brandon, we just saw that each different
out of his
Ridden
nose?
has
what it
their
looked
own
like.
variants as well as their own mutations.
Coordinating
on each variant.
attacks,
So can
like
you
as a
expand
team,
little
is gonna
more
be
on these
really
special
fun. That's
abilities?
some.
Hello.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I was
And
like, what
pull them away
happened there? I was
from
like,
their
did my
team.
internet go
Or
out?
an exploder can time their detonation in the middle of a group of cleaners and fling them all in separate directions.
Now, knowing that each Ridden has these different abilities, how do they change and improve throughout a match and improve the Ridden's chance of winning?
So as the Ridden battle against the cleaners, they gain points. They can spend these points on team-wide upgrades called mutations. Mutations upgrade and improve a lot of different things on the Ridden side, from adding effects to their abilities. They might buff the common AI waves in size and strength. So the really cool thing is, so they affect the whole team, and they persist between rounds. So as a Ridden team starts to coordinate their upgrades, things can get pretty wild.
What are some strategies that the Ridden team can take on in order to get a leg up on the competition?
If the cleaners are really sticking together, you can swap to the wretch and vomit on their location. That's going to cause them to spread out, right? This is going to open
yeah.
up a
They'll
whole
have to
bunch of
be forced
opportunities for
to.
your other Ridden players to attack, right? So
Good strat.
if you get them to spread out and there's a Stalker nearby, Stalker will use the Chaos to grab one of the cleaners and drag them off into the swarm. The wretch's vomit
okay.
also slows their victims, so if a tall boy
Like
who's
the
naturally
Jackie.
pretty slow can attack one of those
Yeah,
slow
that's-
characters, they're
yeah.
going to really be able to pummel them.
Everything
Another good
about this
one
game
is if an
I'm
exploder
into.
waits for a cleaner to go revive their friend, they can use that as an opportunity to charge in and detonate on them, sending them flying and doing a massive
Sheesh.
amount of damage.
Whew, sounds
dear.
pretty brutal. So with that being said, which is your favorite Ridden to play as?
That has to be the tall boy. It's pretty easy to
Okay,
pick
yeah,
up
that's
and
the one
play,
that I wanted
and have a
to-
lot
to
of fun
smash.
hitting cleaners across the map.
Speaking of fun, let's talk about weapons. Now, throughout the trailers, you can see a number of different weapons. Can you go a little deeper into what those weapons are and how they work?
So we really wanted to expand on the amount of choices the player had in Back 4 Blood with their weapon. So of course there's handguns, shotguns, LMGs, SMGs, sniper rifles, and a whole bunch of other types of weapons, each with sort of like a unique character feel to them.
Now, how deep does this weapon customization go? I really want to know. What are some of the different attachments and options, and how do they change the gameplay overall?
Absolutely. So
Yes.
there's a lot of different customization options for your weapons. So throughout the world,
Yeah, I
you can
want the
find
hatchet.
scopes, silencers, stocks, sights, all that good stuff. You can mix and match them. So there's a ton of options.
Last
down for the
question.
sights and the
Do you have a
knives.
favorite type of weapon?
Absolutely. So as I said earlier, I really enjoy playing Mom. So her shotgun is definitely at the top of my list.
Christine, I think our faces are frozen.
All right, we've learned a little bit about how it all works,
guys-
the cleaners, the
let me
Ridden, and the
Mhm.
mutations, as well as how the customization works for the weapons. Thank you so much for joining me, Brandon, and for giving us a little bit more detail on Back 4 Blood's new PvP mode, Swarm.
Thanks for having me. I can't wait for everyone to get their hands on this game. We're all really excited.
I can't wait either. The good news is that you guys won't have to wait too long. There's an open beta coming up on August 12th with an early access portion on August 5th available to those who pre-order. That's all for today, but Back 4 Blood still has a lot more to reveal in the coming months, so stay tuned.
Well, that was very, very short.
That was really short.
That was very short, yeah.
Okay.
I was
August-
expecting a
August around the
lot
corner.
more from that.
Yeah, I thought it was
Did
gonna
they say
be,
when it's coming out?
longer.
August 4th?
Early access, August 5th.
Yeah.
Yes. Even though it's still
Around the
not.
corner, yeah.
It is around the corner, but I was hoping it was gonna be like, oh yeah, the beta's open, y'all.
Oh yeah, play it today.
Yeah.
And there you got it, folks.
Funny.
Back 4 Blood looks
So that was,
awesome.
like,
PvP mode.
Responsible amount
was
of
hella
the
short.
versus mode in Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead.
I'm excited for it.
Get to be both the monsters
I am
and
I still am
the,
too.
player
Mhm.
characters. And
I am
Swarm
too.
mode that's exactly what I wanted
I am
from
glad that
this
we
game.
got a little
And I love
snippet,
the
a little
wrinkle where
something to
it's-
kind of
you don't have
like
to die no
tell
matter
us a
what,
little
like
bit
you're
more.
actually a
I
horror
did
movie,
want to
it's
hear
like
more
fighting
about the
off the
characters
immediately.
though, like the
But here,
different
Yeah.
skills that they have.
Yeah.
Versus the, I mean, it's cool to hear about the zombies, but to hear more about the characters is what I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, the players. All we got was Mom, just information about her and her
Yeah.
shotgun.
Yeah, because that was his favorite. If she wasn't his favorite, I wonder who else we would have gotten to hear.
Mm.
I'm just excited to like have a bad day and then come home and get a hatchet and just slice and dice.
Beat up some zombies.
Yes.
The hordes screaming at
I'm
them.
interested in that sniper. I couldn't tell if it was explosive rounds or if they had shot like a canister that exploded. But if
Yeah.
it's a sniper with like explosive round upgrade or something, that is definitely like
Oh, yeah.
I'll be perched up on a roof, dealing some damage from afar. So
Right. So I'm interested in the games and stuff like that. Or from today, we had a lot of different games that came in. I know we kind of talked about this because Mercedes asked beforehand, but like I'll ask you guys live on here, what is out of what we've gotten today, even after seeing more from Back 4 Blood. I know you guys said it off camera, but if you guys don't mind repeating it, what you guys are looking forward to playing from E3 so far. We'll start with Mercedes.
What I'm looking forward to playing the most. Probably, and this is my roots. Probably the Ubisoft, the new Siege extension.
Okay.
I keep calling it Extinction or Quarantine, but I think it's called Extinction.
Oh, Extraction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I played it, because they had a limited edition timed event like 2.5 years ago, and I played it like every single day. And so now they finally came out with like a full version. So I'm excited to play that. Definitely Far Cry. I'm willing to do some strange things to get early access to that game.
mood.
Yeah, I don't know like, who we have to email for that. Ubisoft, give a call, give a girl a call.
I mean, yeah, those are the ones that stick out the most. But everything looked really, really good. I think I want to play everything except for I think it was like a snowboarder kind of game. I think.
Yeah,
the one that they just showed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I wasn't
so
really,
far.
I didn't really like that one either, or care for it either. Chloe, I mean Cleo.
Oh, it's fine. Everybody calls me Chloe. It's okay. I don't mind. Listen, I said Comcast, so I think we're on track. We're just missing everything. From earlier in the week, I'm really into that Blood Hunt, that vampire kind of PvP game that they talked about. I think that looked really cool. And Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is right up my alley.
I'm excited for that.
I
I'm excited
really,
for the
really
actors
want
in that. I'm really excited.
Yeah. And of course, Halo, kind of same like Mercedes, how like Halo is my roots. I would love to do that again. The new one. Guardians of the Galaxy looks really dope. I'm not
Yes.
even gonna lie. Guardians of the Galaxy looks really good. Really good. And of course, Back 4 Blood.
Yeah.
That's my jam. Yeah.
For sure. Leash.
So I forgot to say this before we started. Inscription. Devolver has this game called Inscription.
Yes.
That looks really interesting, and I'm like really excited to see what that's about because it looks it's like an innovative horror game, and y'all know I like playing scary games, well, on stream, but for the most part, I like playing scary games, and it just looks like it's gonna be very interesting, very dope, very fun. Also, of course,
to see which one that one was. You said Inscription?
Yeah, it's like the card game, but then you look around and it's like scary.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, Legends of Mana. What else? Redfall. Honestly, like I said, like I'm ready to play anything right now. Like I'm tired of playing the same old games. Like I'm just ready for everything to just come out. Like we're literally at the end of a generation of games. Now we're starting the beginning of a new generation. So it's like, very sparse. So I'm just ready for everything. I'll try anything at this point. Just give me game.
Right.
I forgot about
give me ping pong, anything.
Right.
Something.
Yeah, Forspoken too. I forgot about that one.
Oh yes. PG. What about
and
you?
Fable.
Halo for sure. Top. Guardians of the Galaxy. Back for Blood. Horizon. The Forza Horizon was the most like the one that like stood out because I don't even like racing games, but that game, sheesh.
Yeah, it was
That's
breathtaking.
one. Heck yeah, and I really don't even like racing games, and I'm gonna play that.
I agree.
That was a beautiful game, man.
It was. Yeah. If there's an option to like you guys said, the flight simulator, you can ride in the plane while somebody else flies, I would definitely do that. And if they have that for Forza, where I don't have to race, I can just be in the car while somebody else does the driving, and I can at least see the sights. I'm for that. Because it's that game
I want the
crazy.
passenger game.
I want it, especially how scenic it is. I'm gonna be too busy trying to look at everything versus there's an intersection, don't hit this other car or this building or this bridge or the flamingos.
Those poor flamingos. R.I.P. man. R.I.P.
The flamingos
they're dead.
But
Flight Simulator 2.
Yeah, I want to fly. I want to not fly. I want to ride the plane while somebody else flies that game, so I can see the sights.
Yeah, just to see the graphics and everything.
They did put a lot of details in it, but I agree with like everything that a lot of what you guys said. I'm looking forward to Rainbow Six Extraction for sure. I'm looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy. Super excited for that. I'm looking forward to the expansion, the Wakanda expansion. If you can play just that part, if that person didn't lie to me, then yes, I want to play that, just that part. I'm looking
just that part.
Just that part. I'm looking forward to Life is Strange.
Yes.
True Colors.
Yeah. True Colors. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to. If somebody else, because I the Forza thing, I would love to watch it. So if somebody else plays it, I'm definitely going to be in streams lurking, just watching them play, because I'm like, I really want to see the site. Back for Blood, of course. I definitely want to play, for sure. Among Us is getting a new 15-player thing, so we're going to be doing that, running those games, murdering all 15 friends instead of 10. And yeah, there had a lot of great things, but this isn't where the buck stops. For those of you guys watching, this is only day 2 of a 4-day event from E3. They actually have more today, even though we're not going to be covering it here. But the PC game showcase, I believe, is also today. Future games. I'm gonna let me not be a liar, and let me just double check what the layout is for today. Yeah, the PC gaming show is going to be starting in like 12 minutes, and you can find that on the E3 channel. Future game show is also today. I did put it tentatively. I'm probably not going to be doing that today. I had a longer day than I expected. You guys can watch that on the E3 channel. And then tomorrow, we've got Verizon. We've got Take-Two Interactive. We've got Indie Showcase. We've got Capcom, aka Comcast. We've got that tomorrow.
Don't do me. Oh my gosh.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
I love you. And on Tuesday, we've got Nintendo, Bandai, and the official E3 awards show, which I'm interested to see. We did kind of talk about this in the last one, and I don't know if we'd count the Back for Blood as a showcase. It was more so like a PvP deep dive type of thing.
Yeah.
So I'll ask Mercedes this question that I already asked you guys in the last showcase, but for Mercedes, if you've been watching the whole E3, which showcase for you so far takes the cake?
And we'll also have some secondary objectives.
I'm gonna sound like a broken record. So I was like totally busy yesterday, so I only watched like afterwards like clips of the trailers. And it's just because I literally, you don't understand, I played this game for like 7 hours a day for 2 years. But it's Rainbow Six. It's just because I know those characters. Like, to everyone else watching it, they're like, oh, it's just, this female character. I'm like, no, that's Habana. Like, that's Ella. Like,
I know her.
I know where they're from. Yes, that's my girl. So I would say that, but yeah, but I'm excited. There's like very little that I'm not excited for, but I would say like that one was the one, like I was literally in my car getting a signal trying to watch it because I was doing adult working things.
She's like, go north so I can get more of a signal to see it. Yeah, it was Ubisoft did a great job. We had said, we like kind of all agreed that Xbox takes it. Cleo and I were like, Ubisoft, I said would be second, Cleo said would be tied, but Xbox, we were really excited for it. Nintendo, though, could steal this, though. They have the capacity to, but they also have the capacity to make us sad.
Well, I know for sure Nintendo Splat 3 has already been announced, and that's like the game that I know I am absolutely waiting for them to see and learn more about it, because it's
I spent a lot of my whole last year was spent to Splatoon. I got on the Splatoon train kind of late.
I did too.
I discovered it last year, and I swear for like half a year, that's all I played was Splatoon.
I haven't jumped on the train.
It looks like a kid's game, and that's why I was turned off by it, because I had thought that it was just a kid's game, but it is a very competitive, very strategic FPS game. It's hard. Like, there are people who are mad sweaty on that game. I'm like, can y'all just give me a second? Like, the same thing, Leash. Like, it took me a while to get into it, and now I can't put it down.
PG, did you play it?
Who knows what?
No, I keep hearing that it's very competitive though.
So I guess we'll see when 3 comes out.
Yeah.
How it is. For me, I'm looking for Zelda. I want some more Breath of the Wild too. That was like kind of floated as an idea. That's what I'm looking for.
I think it's important.
What did you say, Mercedes?
I still haven't played it, and a friend of mine recommended it to me. She was like, "This is like therapy in a game."
It's so good. Breath of the Wild is such a good game. They took Zelda to a higher level, and I loved it as a Zelda fan. And I would love for like a second one to happen. It give me an excuse to like play through the first one on the channel and then play the second one like right after. But I definitely loved it. I hope that they're, the console, teasing. We kind of led to that in the last conversation, but I hope so. Outside of that, I don't know if anybody else will have a like mind-blowing showcase for me personally. Outside of what we got today.
Indie might do some cool stuff. Indie games.
From Capcom.
Oh yeah, Capcom.
Capcom could. I know Capcom for a lot of people will really take the cake. Charlie stood up out of his chair, thrusting for what he thought it was gonna be in the Capcom.
Yeah, don't blame it on Capcom. That's just what he does. That's a normal day.
Well, we were like, "You okay? Everything okay? What's happening? What's going on, sir?" And so we know he's probably gonna do some thrusting on that showcase. So y'all stay tuned for that. But I'm hoping Nintendo's gonna really take the cake. I hope so. But they're really a flip of the coin sometimes.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they'll throw something out there that we had no idea was coming at all. So you never know.
And then you'll be like, who asked for this? Nobody asked for this, Nintendo.
Right.
We're excited. But yes, we are going to... Oh, there goes Big Cheese. Shout out to Big Cheese. Any last words before we close out today for day 2 of E3? Are you guys going to be continuing the show on your guys' channel, or is this it for y'all today? Y'all be lurking like I'll be?
I'll be lurking.
Yeah, I'll be lurking.
Okay. Y'all had a long day. Y'all was yawning, shifting seats, like this. Like
long day.
Sunday.
Water bottles are empty now. We've been doing this for a while. Oh, okay. Where's that? You guys just saw the Harry Potter. I know y'all saw the Harry Potter.
I did, yeah.
Okay, where's Harry Potter?
There's Fable.
There was
that frog was Fable.
Okay.
I want that.
I want to play Fable.
I do too. The first few games of Fable were so fun. I want more, and I want Forspoken. Show us the game.
I want more Forspoken. I was hoping we'd get more Forspoken, but as you guilted me into remembering, we are in a panorama, so they.
Oh, I forgot. See?
Yeah.
A whole.
I forgot again.
Yeah. They've got to deal with the pandemic, and they got to, get their stuff together.
Yeah.
Gotta stop being entitled gamers and know that these people have lives and they're humans
and their families, and they gotta feed them and pay for their mortgages and their bills.
But my games,
right? Give me my games. No, I'm just kidding. Take your time. I'm not gonna rush you guys on stuff. That I won't do, because I know. What was that last game? Cyberpunk? That was kind of a debacle, and we don't want that.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Yeah.
So,
They got bullied into bringing it early, and then we complained about it being early. And, yeah.
And they kept delaying. Charlie's in the chat saying Fable is the ish. He's ready for Fable.
Is he thrusting?
I bet he's thrusting. He's probably thrusting as he's watching the stream right now. But yes, those are the stuff that we're looking forward to. Shout out again to Mercedes, to Cleo, to Leash Capiche, and PG for joining today as we did the Back for Blood PvP. Deep dive tomorrow. Like I said, we'll be doing a couple shows. I'm gonna post stuff on social, so stay tuned for that, and we'll have different guests for that as well. I love all these people. I'm gonna tell you right now, I love all these people.
Thank you, Christine, for inviting us.
Thank you for having me.
Guys. All right, thank you. All right,
have a good day.
Okay, but yes,
and PG, expect me.
Oh,
I'm gonna watch you.
Okay. Oh yeah, we've got competitive things happening down in the DMs today, or the Discord today, not DMs. We were all, well, this is a DM. We're all in this DM. It's a group DM. Anyways, we're gonna end today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace. We out.
No, I grew up traditionally playing console games.